All right, so before you start testing things in PHP, I'm going to teach you a few things. One is about this function called PHP info. This is a function in PHP, and I'll demonstrate what this does. Okay, but what I have over here is I have index.php meaning that it's a PHP file, and I have this PHP folder that I created. So if you're using MOMP, I'm going to go to Apache and say the document root for localhost. Let's change this so that it points to the folder that I just created. So this is the index.php that I want to run. So I click on OK. This will go ahead and restart the MOM server. And if you go to localhost, it should display something like this. Okay, this has a bunch of different information about your Apache and PHP server configuration. One thing that we want you to look at is this path. So if you have Windows, it will say something different than what's shown over here. But there is a php.ini, which basically has a configuration file for PHP. So what we want you to do is, if you're using Mac, use a terminal. If you're using PC, just go to that path and double click on php.ini. So we'll go to the CD application mom, bin php and for this particular one is php 5.4.4 config file, and then we'll open up the php.ini. Okay, so or you can just go to that folder directly and use Sublime to open this. Okay, alright, so that's the PHP file. It has a lot of different configuration and you don't have to worry about most of these. The one that we do want you to find is there is something called display error, and if this is off, okay, if this is off, I think it may be off by default, turn that on. Okay, so save it, and what this will do, and then go ahead and restart your MOM server, okay, or WOM server. And when you restart, what this will do is when you have some errors in your PHP, so for example, let's say I did echo hi and I forgot to put a semicolon, or I forgot to put quotation mark. If I go over here, then it will display these error messages on your screen. So you don't, if you don't have the display error on, then it will just show a white screen, and you may not know what is going on. Okay, so turning that on, I think, would really help you to troubleshoot and develop your PHP applications. So go ahead and do that, and later down the line, you will learn more about var dump and die. Okay, so we'll introduce those concepts a little bit later after you have learned some of the other fundamental functions. All right, thanks.